This is going to be all about amplifying your voice through Instagram, creating compelling content in 2021. And I'm going to explain a little bit why this is so important to me in a little bit as we get in here. So value is just where it's at. We love to teach, we love to inform. So here are 3 proven content types for businesses. So my top 3. There are a lot of proven content types for businesses, okay? So you don't have to just stick to these 3, but I want to go over these 3 because they're my favorite ones. They are value content, journey or story content, and reviews, results, and testimonials. So let's get into that. All right, so value, which Austin is the king of, is basically educating, inspiring, or informing people. So you're giving people something to help keep them engaged and have them want to follow you. So you need to think about, in order to give value, you need to think about what problem are you solving, who are you solving it for, what are their pain points. And oftentimes when I do these presentations or I talk to people about problems or pain points, it gives this very negative connotation, but I really don't want you to think about it in that way, because no matter if you're selling dog food or you're selling the key to life, we'll say, there's always some kind of solution that you can offer if you really dig deep in that. And it really doesn't matter if it's a product or if it's a service, nothing. You really want to get that some kind of emotional level to people and why those things are important to them. I remember learning, I'm going off on a tangent, but I remember learning this in marketing school. We studied how successful Tide is as a laundry detergent. And they really turned Tide into such an emotional brand, and they have so much market share. So no matter if you're selling a laundry detergent or, like I said, something really deep and emotional, you can always find what problem you're solving and really get inside the brains of people. So I'm just going to give you an example of the value that I give. I'm here giving you guys value about Instagram and how to create content. So I talk about this a lot on my Instagram. This is the main thing that I talk about is Instagram tips, Instagram content, how to sell on Instagram, what to say on Instagram, how to take your photos, how to write a caption, what content to create. And so that's my value to people. I also talk a lot about entrepreneurship, personal development, those kinds of things, because my ideal client is a business owner. So that's going to be important to them. So you either want to be educating, inspiring, informing, and one other one that I don't have here is entertaining. That's another one too. So of course you see funny viral videos happen. And so if you're entertaining people, that's always a good thing. So some examples of value are how-tos, checklists, best practices, information. So if you own a camping site, a way to give value would be to create a checklist of what to pack in your camping bag. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways that you can do that. All right, so the next type of content is journey and story content. And I love this piece of content because it really hits everyone in the feels. And I've always been a big fan of emotional content and really pulling at the heartstrings. And not necessarily pulling at the heartstrings in a sad way, but just really creating an emotional response from somebody. So when you think about your journey and what your business is and what you're providing to people, you want to think about what makes you the perfect person to serve these people. So what makes you that person that somebody's going to say, I want her to guide me. I want her product or his product. I want that person to be the person that helps me with what I need. So why are you that person? What parts of your journey could others relate to? So maybe you have specific milestones or accomplishments or struggles or challenges in your journey that you can talk about that other people can relate to. And the more people can relate to you, the more they're going to like you, the more they like you, the more they're going to trust you, and the more they trust you, the more they're going to buy from you, okay? So you want to really outline your journey. Think about where you've been. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. And my chat box is covering my little graphic here, and I've said that. You really need to think about that. And, I know a lot of people may or may not be comfortable sharing their story, but think about that and how it could help other people. That's what you really want to be leaning toward. And finally, what are you proud of and want to share? What has happened in your business or your life that you want to share with your audience? And I know I talked about how we don't want to share what we want to share, but for this specific part of it, I really love when a fellow business owner or somebody who's a client of mine are sharing the things that they're proud of, because it all makes us feel better. Okay. It all makes us feel inspired and proud of that person. And it also helps you to become, more trustworthy, more of an authority figure when you're sharing those success stories. It's all a great way to build into your content. And the final piece, the final proven content type that I'm going to go over is results, reviews, and testimonials. And this is actually the highest converting piece of content that you can produce. As long as you've got all the other steps in place, this is likely what's going to push someone to the next step of purchase or whatever your next step is in your business. So when you're thinking about how to share this kind of content on your social media, on your Instagram, you want to think about what milestones people will reach with your product or service. So if you are somebody who is a fitness coach or a weight loss coach, are they going to lose 2 pounds in the first 2 weeks? Maybe you want to mark that as a milestone and identify when people get there, because that's going to help you outline your journey for your clients a little bit better too, so that you can check in with them to ensure that they are having those milestones. And then somebody else who's looking at it and saying, oh God, I just wish I could lose the last 5 pounds. And you're posting, my client lost 5 pounds in 5 weeks. And then that clicks with them and says, oh, this is real and this could be happening for me. How has your product or service transformed them or their problem? So going back to identifying what problem that you're solving, you want to have those successful clients and customers share with you how it's really changed their life. And like I said, it doesn't matter if it's a laundry detergent, dog food, or if it's something really meaningful. There's always something that you can get out of them that help make their life easier, likely. And the way to share this, a lot of people ask me, like, how do I actually share this? And there's actually so many ways. You can take a screenshot of a text message, of a DM, of a comment on Facebook or Instagram, a review on your Facebook page, because I know Facebook has a great place to put reviews. You can get clients to take videos for you. You could get them to write you up something that you could use in a graphic or something like that. So there's lots of ways to share it. If you're not getting this in consistently now, you just need to encourage it, okay?